So guys, yesterday we were discussing the topic of subsets. We have learned the basic concept. That is when every element of set A is present in set B, A is said to be a subset of B, or we can say B is a superset of A, right? Guys, and we also learned the concept of proper and improper subset. In case the two sets are not equal, improper subset. In case the two sets are equal, then it's a improper subset. I hope it is clear. Now guys, the most simple example, right, of proper subsets are basically all natural numbers are a subset of integers. Do you all agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All integers are a subset of rational numbers. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
All rational numbers are a subset of real numbers. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And all real numbers are a subset of complex numbers. Okay? Please make a note. Now guys, we're going to learn today some results on subsets. Okay? Now we're going to discuss each of these results one by one. My first question to you is, can I say that every set is a subset of itself? How many of you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. And what is this particular kind of set called?
Improper subset.
Don't make a note. Abhi kuch mat likho, okay? Are you all agreeing? Is there anyone who has an issue with this? Who denies this? No, right? Very good. Next. The empty set is a subset of every set. Do you all agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Just because I'm writing does not mean you have to agree. Do you all agree with this?
Yes, sir.
It's right. Because
Yes.
see, technically we say ki nothing is present in something, right? So the empty set is a subset of every set. So bacho, always remember this. Every set is a subset of itself and the empty set is a subset of every set. This is clear. Just write down these two results. Then we'll go into more detail. Now guys, the third thing we're going to talk about is total number of subsets. Okay. Now guys, I'm going to derive this formula for you. So in case you ever forget this, you can do it. Now guys, let's say I have a set A comprising of only one element, that is 2. So what are the possible subsets? Either the null set or the set itself. Do you agree? Yeah. If I take a set B as 2 elements, let's say 1, 2. What are the possible subsets? Null set, only the set 1, only the set 2, and the set 1, 2. Do you all agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I take a set comprising of 3 elements, so देखो बच्चों, first is the null set, then only 1, only 2, only 3, then 1, 2, then 2, 3, then 1, 3, and finally 1, 2, 3. Do you agree? Yeah. Now, if I were to take 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, where are you? All right. What are the possible subsets? Null set, then individually 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then 1, 2, 2, 3. So 1, 2. 1, you also said the answer. I'll come. 1, 4. All right. Then we have 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 4. And 3, 4. Yeah. Then 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. And finally 1, 2, 3, 4. Now guys, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm missing 1. There should be 1 more. I'm missing. There should be 1 more.
1, 3, 4.
Huh?
1, 3, 4. 1,
Very
3,
good. 1, 3, 4. Fantastic. 1, 3, 4. Yeah, guys. Now I'm going to make a small table over here. All right. Number of elements. Yeah. And number of subsets. Using this, we're going to derive the formula. Okay. So when there was one element, guys, I got two subsets. When there were two elements, I got four subsets. When there were three elements, see, we got 8 subsets. And with the 4 elements, we got 16 subsets. Do you agree? Now, if I were to look at this, see, this is 2 to the power 1. This is 2 to the power 2. This is 2 to the power 3. This is 2 to the power 4. Do you all agree? Yes or no? Right? So based on this, I can generalize. If my set has n elements, what is the formula? 2 to the power n. So if any set has n elements, then the total number of subsets are 2 to the power n. So make a note. If a set has n elements, total number of subsets is 2 to the power n. Any doubt for any child? Any objection? Yes or no?
No doubt, sir.
Fantastic. Make a note for me. Now, guys, we have just learned that total number of subsets, let's see, of a set containing n elements is 2 to power n. Now, guys, if you look at the examples over here, can you all tell me what type of set is this? Proper or improper?
It's a subset of
This is
proper
improper
subset.
subset. This is a proper subset. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pi, this is proper.
Okay.
Proper.
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 Proper. Improper.
Improper.
Here, all this is proper, improper. Here, all this is proper, this is improper. So, do you agree ki whenever you find the total number of subsets, there's only one improper subset? Do you agree, right? Yeah. So, we'll say, sometimes to trick you, what these people do is they'll ask you total number of proper subsets. So, guys, total number of proper subset is nothing but 2 to the power n minus 1. ये 1 मैंने क्यों हटाया? This is my improper subset. So we'll say total number of improper subsets is always equal to 1. So this is, so 2 to the power n is the total. इसमें से proper subsets कितने हैं? 2 to the power n minus 1. Improper कितना है? 1. Please make a note and read the question very carefully in the exam. Now, guys, I'll give you a question. Okay. हाँ जी बच्चों, try this question. देखो, two finite sets have m and n elements. Okay, so let us assume number of elements of A is x, number of elements of B is y, m and n. Sorry, m and n. So this is m and this is n. Now the total number of subsets of the first set is 56. If a set A has m elements, bachcho, what is the total number of subsets? Tell me.
2 raised to power n.
2 raised to power.
Super. And if a set has n elements, its total subsets क्या होगा?
2
2
power
raised to
n.
power n.
So you're given the total number of subsets of the first set is meaning equal to 56 more than total number of subsets of the second set. Do all of you agree with this equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can say 2 to the power m minus 2 to the power n is equal to 56. Till here, does any child have any doubt? How many of you were able to frame this equation? Reach till here?
Sir, I reached
I
here.
reached to
Yes,
here.
sir.
Sir, even I
Fantastic.
reached
Super.
here.
अब देखो, इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने के लिए मैं आपको एक बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चन देता हूँ, पहले हम वो समझेंगे, देन विल कम ओवर हियर। बच्चों, इफ आई आस्क यू 2 to the power 5 minus 2 to the power 3, let's say is equal to x. Now between 2 to the power 5 and 2 to the power 3, what will I take common?
2 to the power
2
3.
to the power 3.
Does anyone have a doubt? अगर किसी को ये नहीं समझ आया तो I'll tell you, if you have x to the power 5 minus x to the power 3, इसमें आप क्या कॉमन लोगे? x to the power 3 कॉमन लोगे ना? So you'll say this is x square minus 1. Do you all agree? Is there any child who did not understand this? आपको आया? So similarly,
Can roots be 55?
depends.
So,
You'll do the prime factorization, ना बच्चा?
no, sir, 2 root 15 upon 9. Can that be?
Okay. So यहाँ पे what will I take common? 2 to the power 3 I'll take common. तो बच्चों यहाँ पे क्या है? See, when you take common, it is each element divided by whatever you have taken common. Minus 2 to the power 3 by 2 to the power 3. So ये हो जाएगा 2 to the power 3 into numerator power minus denominator power 2 square minus 1. Are all of you clear how I went from here to here? Is there any child who has a doubt?
Yes, sir.
So me too.
I didn't understand how you brought it in the division form.
Okay, wait. Okay, quick question. देखो, अगर मेरे पास एक expression है x to the power 5 minus x to the power 3, what will I take common here?
X to the power 3.
Okay. So how do we take common? Every element divide by what you take common, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's how we do it, right? So ये basically क्या बन जाएगा? X to the power 3 into x square minus 1. Do you agree, dear?
Yes, sir.
Same thing, बच्चा. 2 to the power 5 minus 2 to the power 3. We always take the smaller power out.
Okay.
तो क्या हो जाएगा? 2 to the power 5. I mean, you can do this mentally also. मैं आपको इस करके दिखा रहा हूँ, है ना? So this is 2 to the power 3 into by a to the power m divided by a to the power m क्या होता है? a to the power m minus n. So 2 to the power 5 by 2 to the power 3 is 2 to the power 5 minus 3. That is 2 square minus 1. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
All right, fantastic. Now, bachcho, the same thing. Now tell me, bachcho, between m and n, which is smaller?
N.
N.
n. So
N.
that means, do you agree कि हम 2 to the power n common लेंगे? Do you all agree?
Yes, sir.
है ना? So I'll take 2 to the power n common. So bracket में क्या होगा? Each term divided by whatever you take common. Okay, I'll do it very slowly, guys. Of course, eventually you'll become a pro. You'll do it fast. Abhi will do it extremely slowly. ठीक है? Does anyone have any doubt till this step? Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Therefore, 2 to power n. अब ये क्या बन जाएगा? 2 to the power numerator power minus denominator power minus 1 is equal to 56. Till here, does any child have any doubt?
No, sir.
No? Is this clear? Now, बच्चों, whenever you have an exponential equation, right? आपको LHS और RHS दोनों पे exponents चाहिए. तो हम क्या करेंगे? 56 so we'll write it in the exponential form. To write any number in the exponential form, what do we do? Prime factorization, right? So let's do the prime factorization of 56. Divide by 2, 28. Divide by 2, 14. Divide by 2, 7. Divide by 7, 1. So this is basically 2 to the power 3 into 7. So we have 2 to the power n into 2 to the power m minus n minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 3 into 7. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, bachcho, whenever you have to solve an exponential equation, the bases have to be same on both the sides. Okay. अब देखो ये जो 2 to the power n है और ये 2 to the power 3 है. This is somehow matching. Now the problem is these two expressions should also match. So somewhere my clue is कि can I write 7 as 2 to the power something minus 1? Yes or no? Tell me, how do you write 7 like that? How do you write 7 as a power of 2 minus 1?
So 2 to the power 3
Fantastic.
minus 1.
7 is, देखो बच्चों, 7 is nothing but 8 minus 1. That is 2 to the power 3 minus 1. Do you agree? So we have 2 to the power n into, don't write anything, just understand. M minus n minus 1 is 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 3 minus 1. Now focus on this expression over here, bachcho. Do you agree that somehow it is matching?
Yes, sir.
है ना? अब देखो, क्योंकि ये मैच होता है, हम क्या बोलेंगे? I'll write it once again over here. So we have 2 to the power n into 2 to the power m minus n minus 1 is 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 3 minus 1. So comparing both sides, हम क्या बोलेंगे कि ये जो 2 to power n है ये 2 to power 3 के बराबर है. So we'll say 2 to power n is equal to 2 to power 3 and ये जो पूरा expression है 2 to the power m minus n minus 1 is 2 to the power 3 minus 1. Till here, does any child have any doubt?
No, sir.
So if bases are same, can we say powers are equal? So can we say from here n is equal to 3?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
अब यहाँ पे -1 तो चला गया. So we get 2 to the power m minus n is 2 to the power 3. So m minus n is equal to 3. N की value 3 है मेरे पास. So m minus 3 is 3. So m is equal to 6. So the answer is m is 6, n is 3. Any doubt for any child? Please ask. Any doubt? Yes or no?
No.
Make a note. Now guys, subsets की इतनी कहानी थी, ठीक है? Now the next thing we're going to learn, guys, is the concept of intervals. A subset of real numbers. Now see guys, many times in maths, when we are giving the answer, especially when we solve inequalities, वहाँ पे आपको एक range आएगी, ठीक है? For example, if you remember, when we did quadratic equations in class 10, remember find the values of k for which the equation has no real roots. So वहाँ पे less than आता है ना, k less than 4 या k greater than 3, है ना? So now we're going to learn that different types of intervals. Okay? So see guys, you have to understand the different types of brackets. Now guys, whenever you see, if I write a comma b, if I use square bracket, that means includes the endpoints. That is a and b. So अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ कि x belongs to 2 to 4, that means 2 and 4 are included. But if I use these brackets, means endpoints not included. So if I say बच्चों x belongs to 2 to 4, यहाँ पे 2 and 4 are not being included. So x don't means 2 and 4 included. यहाँ पे 2 and 4 not included. Rest everything in between is included. Is this clear? तो ये जो होता है बच्चों, this is known as your closed and this is known as your open. ठीक है, तो पहले इतना लिखो, then we'll see all possible combinations. Now guys, let's say you have a number line, okay, and the solution is from A to B. Wait. Now let's say I include A also, I include B also, and everything in between. ठीक है, तो इसमें मैं क्या लिखूंगा? X belongs to, because I'm including A and B, A से B. Another way of writing this is set A comprises of all elements X such that X belongs to real numbers and X is greater than or equal to A and less than equal to B. ठीक है, next day. Guys, give me 5 minutes. Next, if I take, again I have points A and B. ठीक है, now guys, it may be possible कि मैं A को include करूँ, B को ना करूँ. So if I include A, shade this. If you do not want to include B, you put a hollow bubble over here and everything in between. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? I have included A, but I have not included B. So B open bracket. So I can say यहाँ पे set B comprises of all elements X such that X belongs to real numbers and X is greater than equal to A, क्योंकि हम A को include करें, but less than B. Any doubt for any child, please ask. Okay. Next बच्चों, मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ, ये A है, ये B है. I may choose not to include either of them. तो यहाँ भी hollow bubble, यहाँ भी hollow bubble, and everything in between. So X belongs to, because I'm neither including A or B, so A to B. So set C comprises of all elements X. X belongs to real numbers, and X is greater than A, but less than B. Is this clear? All right. Is this clear? Right. So guys, this is the concept of intervals. This will become more clear when we do linear inequalities. Okay. Abhi aap ye likho. Make a note. Now guys, the next thing we're going to learn, okay, is intervals clear for all of you? Any doubt for any child? Okay. The next concept we're going to learn, guys, is the concept of universal set. Now guys, universal set is basically defined as per the context of the question. The basic concept of universal set is that all the sets should be a subset of the universal set. It is the ultimate superset. What I mean to say is, if I talk about numbers, what if I just talk about real numbers? So we know natural numbers is a subset of real numbers. We know whole numbers are a subset of real numbers. We know integers are a subset of real numbers. We know rational numbers are a subset of real numbers. So if I talk about the number system of what you have learned so far, not complex. So I'll say real numbers is basically a universal set. Similarly, if I take three sets, मानो एक set है A, E, I, O, U. I take a set B as X, Y, Z. I take another set C as A, B, C, D. Can you tell me, guys, what should be the universal set here for A, B, C?
All the elements of all the three sets.
Superb, superb. तो universal set को हम capital U से denote करते हैं. In this particular case, it could be A, B, C, D, right up to X, Y, Z. Is this clear? यहाँ पे universal set क्या बन जाएगा? Real numbers. Is this clear? So a set which contains all sets in a given context is called the universal set. Is this clear? तो इसकी मैं definition यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ. Make a note there. Next topic, guys, is power set. So guys, power set is nothing but the set of all possible subsets. So we say the collection or family of all subsets of A is called the power set of A and is denoted by
What is root A multiplied by root A?
A.
So the root goes away.
Now guys, let me take an example. Let's say set A is made up of element 1. So power set of A क्या हो जाएगा? Now guys, look very very carefully. I'll write this in red so you don't get confused. बहुत से जो यहाँ confusion होता है. Power set of A is the set of all subsets. Take the null set and the set itself. So this is a power set. Now guys, listen to me very very carefully. Okay? Did you all understand what I wrote over here?
Yes.
Now, bachcho, if I ask you, does 1 belong to power set of A? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
It does not.
Who said does not?
Sir, it does not because one here is an element, not a subset.
Fantastic. Bachcho, 1 does not belong to set A. Set of 1 belongs to P of A. Please understand. ये element 1 नहीं है. ये set के अंदर है. It's like a normal iPhone and an iPhone in a box. ठीक है? So remember बच्चों, यहाँ पे 1 does not belong to P of A. The set 1 belongs to P of A. Let me take another example. एक मैं set B लिखता हूँ as 1. Let me write another set B as 1, 2, 3, 4. ठीक है? Now answer this for me. 1 belongs to B. Yes or no?
No.
Why?
Yes,
Oh,
so
Sir,
one
it
belongs.
belongs. It belongs.
Okay. Does 2 belong to B?
No.
No,
No.
sir.
No.
Very good. Does 3 belong to B?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Does set of 2 belong to B?
No.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
No.
No.
2 and 3.
Okay,
But
so
sir,
it has
एक
to be together.
Quick question. You एक मैगी का पैकेट में एक मैगी आता है for 12 rupees and there's a Maggie packet where you get 2 Maggies for 24. Now are they the same thing? No, right?
Okay,
They're not the
sir,
same,
got it.
right?
Okay,
Huh.
sir.
Very good. So if I say 2, 3 belong to B, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
4 belongs to B.
Yes.
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 Set of 4 belongs to B.
No.
No,
No.
sir.
Please make a note. आप लोग के लिए. A set A is the null set. ठीक है? Tell me what is the total number of subsets on chat. Wait. हाँ जी. Now see guys. Adit, right, very good. Basically, if you have a null set, recall what are the possible subset of a set. एक तो null set होता है and the set itself, right? Now in both the cases, right, these two are the same thing, right? So basically it's only one subset. So if I ask you what is power set of A, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? सिर्फ एक ही चीज आएगी आपकी, that is null set. So be very careful. If you have the null set, तो 2 to power n वाला फॉर्मूला नहीं लगेगा यहाँ पे. क्यों नहीं लगेगा यहाँ पे? Because the set itself and the null set are the same thing. तो इसलिए 1 होगा. Any doubt?
Yes, sir. So the null set, like if the symbol is not in the bracket, so does it still count?
नहीं बच्चों, if I say, remember, if I say this and I say this, these are two different things. ये null set है, ये एक set है जिसके अंदर null है. These are not the same thing.
Okay.
Your voice is breaking a bit. Can you repeat again?
Sure. What I'm saying, bacha, is if I write 5 and I write set of 5, these are two different things. They're not the same thing. Okay. It's like putting a box and a box in a box. They're not the same thing. All right.
So in the question, it's A is equal to 5, right? So like, what does that mean? Because like it's without brackets.
So A is the null set.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Look at another question, guys. एक और question मैं आपको देता हूँ. You are given if set A is equal to A, comma B, find power set of A. I want all of you to write this on your own. Then I'll write the answer, match it. Now see guys, look very carefully. The power set of A is the set of all possible subsets. First, the null set आएगा. Then the set comprising of A. Now guys, the set comprising of B, तो यहाँ पे double आएगा. Is this clear? And then we'll have the set itself. Haji, any doubt for any child, please ask. Do you understand? So understand the
Sir,
difference.
in B3, in B, did you miss a bracket or am I making?
No.
Oh, okay.
If you have A comma B, then power set of B is 5 A, B, and A comma B. I want you to look at these two questions individually, so you should be able to understand the difference between the two. देखो जब आप power set लिखते हो बच्चों, तो by default ये brackets आते हैं. उसके अंदर basically subsets आते हैं. ठीक है? To make it more clear, I'll do one thing. I'll use red color, so you'll understand it even better. 1 second. Haji, now tell me.
Why is what you're writing here contradicting what you gave in like the definition of power sets wala examples?
Sorry, come again.
The example, like the numbers, the stuff you've given here, why is it contradicting what you've written in when you gave the definition of power? Because there in the bracket, when 1 was there, 1 itself was a power set and not with the bracket, right?
मैंने वो set लिखा था, power set नहीं था. See, यहाँ पे look बच्चा.
हाँ.
तो set सही तो क्या दिक्कत है यहाँ पे? देखते हैं set A is made up of only one element 1.
Yeah. So
So-
here,
Simon, I'll explain. यहाँ देखो, एक सेट B है 1, 1, दोनों में फर्क है ना?
yeah.
यहाँ पे बिकॉज ये चीज है तो इसके पावर सेट में क्या आएगा? एक तो 5 एलिमेंट 1, फिर ये वाला एलिमेंट and 1, 1.
Okay.
Got it?
Look here in the B wala, it says 1 is a power set of B. Or is it subset?
बच्चा this is normal set B, ये power set का है.
Oh, okay, now I understood.
Correct? Make a note. Write the following subsets of R as intervals.
थैंक यू सर।
बिल्कुल बच्चों का समझ आया?
हाँ आज मैटर का पूरा सारे वीडियोस देखे।
समझ आया कि नहीं आया?
हाँ मैटर का सारा समझ आ रहा है। नेक्स्ट मैटर आ रहा है।
Give that to me. ठीक? Bye, बच्चों.
तो कल भी हम ऑब्जेक्ट भी करेंगे।
Sure.
And I'll get you the notes which I've done for class last time.
Sure. Now guys, यहाँ ध्यान दो बच्चों, यहाँ पे x belongs to, देखो क्या मैं -4 को इंक्लूड कर रहा हूँ? Yes or no?
No.
No, sir.
Now guys, is -4 being included? Yes or no?
No, sir.
So ये वाला bracket. Is 6 being included?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this one. Aji, next is -12 being included?
No, sir.
Is -10 being included?
No.
No, sir.
Fantastic. Is 0 being included?
Yes.
7?
No.
No.
Very good. यहाँ पे 3 and 4 both included?
Both included.
ठीक है. अगर ये सेम चीज आपसे कभी वो नंबर लाइन पे पूछ ले, सो वो भी मैं यहाँ पे कर देता हूँ. -4 and 6, ठीक है. -12 and -10, 0 and 7, and 3 and 4. So see guys, -4 not included, 6 included, everything in between. -12 not included, -10 not included, everything in between. 0 included, 7 not included, everything in between. 3 included, 4 included, everything in between. Please make a note.